Teachers and other sincere friends of education realize that something tangible and practical must be done to rescue the vocation of teaching in Ontario. All is not well, and has not been well for many years. The old babble of lip service in praise of teaching and education provides neither solace nor inspiration to those who are now prepared to take a fundamental step to safeguard the ancient and honorable calling of teaching. We who know what the vocation needs to stabilize it submit the following facts, and herewith state that we are prepared to cooperate generously with all citizens who have the true interests of their own children at heart. We invite their support for the Teaching Profession Act.
Those stirring words were just one part of an almost 10-year campaign to have teaching recognized as a profession. Scores of teachers played a part, but as we remember our roots, 7 in particular must be mentioned for their dedication to securing the Teaching Profession Act. First, we honor Secretaries Carr, Cawood, and Henry, who proudly represented their federations while also finding common ground and working tirelessly together. Nora Hodgins, Secretary of the Ontario Teachers' Council, became the legendary and long-term first secretary of OTF. Agnes Meek, Arthur McAdam, and Norman MacLeod were the 3 classroom teachers who were chosen to negotiate with the government. Norman MacLeod subsequently became the first president of OTF. Their work promoting the idea of professional recognition was so successful that in 1943, Ontario teachers voted almost 13-1 in favor of a Teaching Profession Act. They were also successful working with the government and found an ally in the Honourable George Drew, Premier of Ontario, who agreed that the act was needed and that all teachers should be represented by a federation. It was about time. And at third reading on April 5, 1944, the Teaching Profession Act passed unanimously. OTF got off to a fast start. In its first year, we were a clear voice on important matters such as teacher qualifications, salary scales, discipline, contracts, and superannuation. In year 2, we made recommendations on adult education, curriculum and textbooks, school buildings and equipment, and educational research. In year 3, the all-important Code of Ethics was developed. And in 1947, Father Harrigan creatively remarked in his presidential report,
"The OTF during the past year has led the normal life of any 3-year-old. Weaned from its maternal parent, having taken its first steps by itself, it has become conscious of its social responsibility and has won recognition as an entity with ideas, power of expression, and capability of action. As a 3-year-old, the OTF is capable, under wise guidance, of further adjustment, greater coordination and development, and happy growth through adolescence to a fruitful maturity."
The next 72 years were just as busy and just as productive.